Come with me to the edge of our solar system. Out there, a small explorer from Earth, New Horizons, made a fleeting visit to Pluto and Arrokoth. The images it sent back are our only close-up portraits of these distant worlds. A brief hello, a long goodbye. For us, and likely generations to come, these are the only detailed views we'll ever have. There are no plans to return. The ship has flown by, leaving us with a family album from the farthest shore we've touched. So let's open this album and look one last time at the final postcards from the frontier. This is the story of that final, beautiful glance. It began on a bright Florida morning in 2006. The air was thick with anticipation, the sky a canvas of endless blue. An Atlas V rocket launched New Horizons, a mission of unprecedented ambition. It became the fastest object ever sent from Earth, a testament to human ingenuity and our relentless pursuit of knowledge. It was on a one-way journey to Pluto, a celestial body shrouded in mystery at the very edge of our solar system. Pluto, once a blurry dot in our telescopes, was the last of the classical 9 planets to be visited by a spacecraft. It represented the final frontier of our initial planetary survey. New Horizons was built for speed, not for lingering in orbit. It had one shot, a fleeting encounter to gather as much data as possible. After 9.5 years of silent travel and over 3 billion miles, it didn't slow down, maintaining its breakneck pace. It flew past Pluto at over 31,000 miles per hour, a breathtaking blur in the cosmic landscape. In those few precious hours, its instruments worked furiously, racing against time and distance. It was snapping pictures with unparalleled clarity, measuring the atmosphere's composition, and meticulously mapping the surface features of this distant world. The journey included a crucial slingshot past Jupiter, a gravitational assist that shaved years off its travel time. This maneuver also allowed for testing its instruments and giving us stunning new views of the gas giant and its intensely volcanic moon, Io. After the Pluto flyby, the mission wasn't over, it was extended. The team found a new, even more distant target, Arrokoth, nestled deep within the Kuiper Belt. The Kuiper Belt is a vast, frozen graveyard of planetary building blocks, icy remnants that offer a glimpse into the early solar system's formation. On New Year's Day 2019, New Horizons achieved another incredible feat, flying by Arrokoth. It revealed a pristine remnant from the dawn of our solar system, a time capsule frozen in the depths of space. We sent a probe across the solar system to rendezvous with a moving target the size of a city, a feat of navigation and engineering. This was achieved after a decade-long chase, a testament to the dedication and perseverance of the mission team. Signals took over 4 hours to reach Earth, each bit of data traveling across billions of miles. Every image was a hard-won prize, a reward for years of effort. Now, New Horizons continues its journey into interstellar space, following in the footsteps of the Voyagers, pushing the boundaries of our exploration. But its power is slowly fading, its instruments gradually falling silent as it ventures further into the unknown. It's a ghost ship, its primary mission complete, carrying with it the precious memories of its brief but transformative encounters at the edge of our solar system. This wasn't just a mission to take pretty pictures, it was a quest to understand our place in the cosmos. It redefined our understanding of the solar system, revealing the complexity and diversity of worlds beyond our familiar planets. Pluto was no longer just a cold, distant dwarf planet, it became a complex, dynamic world with mountains, glaciers, and a surprisingly active atmosphere. Arrokoth revealed the pristine building blocks of planets, offering clues to the formation of our solar system. It was pure exploration, driven by our innate human need to know what's out there, to push the boundaries of our understanding. When we look at these images, we see more than just pixels. We see the legacy of a machine that traveled farther and faster than any before it, a symbol of human ambition and ingenuity. We see the culmination of decades of dedicated work, the fulfillment of a seemingly impossible dream, a testament to what we can achieve when we set our sights on the stars. These are the final, breathtaking looks at the worlds that guard the frontier of our solar neighborhood, a reminder of the vastness and wonder that awaits us beyond. For decades, Pluto was a mystery, a faint, blurry speck of light at the very edge of our solar system. Its distance and small size made it incredibly difficult to study, leaving astronomers with little more than educated guesses about its true nature. It was thought to be a frozen world at the edge of everything, a cold and desolate place far removed from the warmth and activity of the inner planets. But all of that changed in July 2015, when the New Horizons spacecraft finally arrived after a journey of nearly 10 years. And for a few fleeting hours, as New Horizons zipped past, The veil of mystery was lifted, revealing a world far more complex and fascinating than anyone had imagined. The images that New Horizons sent back were revolutionary. Pluto wasn't a dead ball of ice as previously believed. Instead, it was revealed to be a world of stunning complexity, a vibrant and dynamic place with a surprisingly active geology. The heart-shaped Tombaugh Regio, a vast smooth glacier of frozen nitrogen, methane and carbon monoxide, quickly became an instant icon, capturing the imagination of people around the world. This heart is not just a pretty shape, it's geologically alive, its surface constantly renewed by the slow churning convection of the frozen ices beneath. Towering water ice mountains, reaching heights as tall as the Rocky Mountains here on Earth, rise dramatically from the surrounding plains, forming the very bedrock of this alien world where ice is as hard as stone. New Horizons even managed to capture a stunning sunset on Pluto, beautifully revealing the delicate layers of blue haze suspended in its surprisingly complex yet thin atmosphere. These hazes, created by sunlight breaking down methane molecules, effectively scatter blue light, giving Pluto an unexpectedly ethereal blue sky, but perhaps most startling of all was the clear evidence of recent and potentially ongoing geological activity. Massive cryovolcanoes like the imposing Wright Mons may have, in the relatively recent past, erupted slushy ices from deep within Pluto's interior, reshaping the landscape. The fact that Pluto, so incredibly far from the Sun, possesses enough internal heat to drive active geology, represents a paradigm shift for planetary science, forcing us to rethink our understanding of how these icy worlds can remain active over billions of years. The images revealed ancient, heavily cratered highlands, sitting right beside young, remarkably smooth plains, painting a picture of a world with a long and complex geological history, full of surprises. We saw strange bladed terrain made of methane ice, intricate polygonal patterns etched into the surfaces of glaciers, and mysterious dark wind streaks, each feature presenting a new and intriguing puzzle for scientists to solve. But sadly, these are the final images we have, at least for now. New Horizons was moving far too fast to be captured into orbit around Pluto. The spacecraft had only a few precious hours to capture Pluto up close as it sped past. And now, Pluto is once again a distant point of light in the darkness. As of now, no new missions to Pluto are currently planned. So for us, and likely for our children and even our grandchildren, these stunning images will remain the definitive portraits of Pluto, capturing a fleeting moment in its long history. And when we gaze at these remarkable pictures, we see a world that humanity briefly visited for a single, brilliant day of discovery, before leaving it once again to its silent dance, in the cold and distant reaches at the very edge of the sun's influence. After Pluto, New Horizons ventured deeper into the Kuiper Belt to Arrokoth, a world discovered just for this mission. Arrokoth isn't a planet, it's a fossil, the most pristine object ever visited. The first images revealed a cosmic snowman, two flattened lobes gently joined, a contact binary. This was a direct look at how planets begin, not in violent collisions but in slow, gentle mergers. The two lobes, Ultima and Thule, spiraled together at walking speed, preserving their shapes. Arrokoth's reddish color comes from organic molecules, tholins, formed by cosmic rays and sunlight over billions of years. This hints that the building blocks of life are common in the outer solar system. Its surface is smooth, with few craters, evidence that Arrokoth has remained unchanged since the solar system's birth. Unlike Pluto, Arrokoth has no mountains, glaciers, or atmosphere. It's a relic, a time capsule. The images, taken from thousands of miles away, show gentle hills, pits, and a bright neck where the lobes meet. Navigating to Arrokoth was an unprecedented feat, finding and reaching a tiny dark object a billion miles beyond Pluto. Like Pluto, these are the only close-ups we'll ever have, a fleeting flyby, a glimpse before New Horizons plunged back into darkness. Arrokoth is a bookend to our exploration, from dynamic planets to the raw ingredients of worlds. These images are a window into the first chapter of our cosmic story. Why can't we just go back? Why can't we simply return to these distant worlds and explore them in greater detail? It's a question that lingers in the minds of space enthusiasts and scientists alike. The answer? Distance, vast and unforgiving. The sheer scale of our solar system presents a monumental hurdle. Technology, or rather, the limitations of our current technology, and the stark realities of space travel. The unforgiving vacuum, the extreme temperatures, and the constant threat of radiation all conspire against us. The Kuiper Belt is the solar system's most remote province, a distant realm of icy bodies and cosmic mysteries. Sending a mission there is a once-in-a-generation feat, a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. New Horizons needed a powerful rocket, one of the most powerful rockets available, and a Jupiter gravity assist, a carefully orchestrated maneuver to slingshot the spacecraft towards its distant target, just to reach Pluto in under a decade. Even with these advantages, the journey was long and arduous. It arrived moving too fast to enter orbit. There wasn't enough fuel to slow down. It was a fleeting glimpse, a high-speed encounter. An orbital mission, one that could study Pluto and its moons in detail, would require a much larger spacecraft or new propulsion technology we don't have. Perhaps advanced ion drives or even more exotic forms of propulsion. The Kuiper Belt is vast, with millions of icy bodies scattered across an immense expanse. New Horizons can't steer to another target. Its journey was meticulously planned and its course is set in stone. Sending a new mission would take decades, require overcoming immense engineering challenges, and demand immense resources. And currently, none are planned. The future of Kuiper Belt exploration remains uncertain. Our best telescopes, Hubble orbiting high above Earth, James Webb, with its unprecedented infrared capabilities, can't match the detail of a close flyby. From Earth, even with the most powerful telescopes, Pluto is a tiny, distant object. Looking at Pluto with Webb is like trying to read a newspaper headline from across the country, squinting through a thick fog. New Horizons was like holding the paper in your hands, examining every word, every detail. The Kuiper Belt is a realm of perpetual twilight, bathed in the faint glow of a distant sun. The sun is just a bright star, a mere pinprick of light, making imaging incredibly difficult. New Horizons used long exposures and incredibly precise navigation to capture its stunning images. Finding Arrokoth, the mission's second target, required a dedicated search, meticulous planning, and a healthy dose of luck. Another such alignment, another opportunity to encounter a pristine Kuiper Belt object, is unlikely in our lifetimes. These images are a gift, a treasure trove of data from a unique moment in exploration, a grand finale perhaps to the first reconnaissance of our solar system's distant frontier. They may be final because of the immense challenges, the daunting costs, and the current lack of concrete future plans. In the vastness of space, where distances are measured in light years, a single glimpse, a fleeting moment of discovery can be a privilege, a moment of illumination, a brief window into another world, before it fades back into the cold, silent darkness. These images are more than pretty pictures. They've reshaped our understanding of planets. Pluto shattered expectations. We thought distant, icy worlds were geologically dead. Pluto proved otherwise. Towering ice mountains, convecting glaciers, and possible cryovolcanoes showed that even small worlds can be active. This expands the possibilities for habitable worlds across the universe. Pluto's thin atmosphere with its blue haze and winds revealed that even tenuous atmospheres can shape a planet's surface. Arrokoth, by contrast, is a snapshot of planet formation, a contact binary formed by gentle accretion, not violent collision. Its organic-rich surface suggests the ingredients for life were present from the solar system's beginning. Arrokoth is a control sample, a baseline for comparing more evolved worlds. Together, Pluto and Arrokoth tell a story from raw material to complex world. The science from New Horizons will fuel discoveries for decades. Every feature, every detail holds clues to how worlds form and evolve. These images replaced blurry points of light with tangible realities. They didn't just answer old questions, they gave us new ones, pushing the frontiers of knowledge outward. New Horizons sails onward, a silent ambassador in the dark between stars. Its voice will fade as its power dwindles, but its images are now part of our story. These pictures represent our curiosity, ingenuity, and courage to explore. They remind us we're a species that builds machines to see for ourselves. These are the final portraits of two alien worlds, captured in a brief flash of cosmic time. They will inspire future generations to dream of new journeys. For now, we look at these images with awe, a final postcard from the edge of forever.